Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a few different fragrance choices that I think would fit the bill for any type of setting that you find yourself in on Thanksgiving Day. So if you guys are interested in seeing all the fragrances that I think would be perfect, then keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Oshumare. On this channel, I talk about all things smell good. So if you're into smelling good, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, it is so good to see you. All right, you guys. So I know you guys are probably cooking in your kitchens. Everybody's getting ready, scurrying around. Y'all, I love Thanksgiving. So I wanted to just bring you guys something fun to watch maybe while you're cooking, or, you know, just give you some ideas as to what to smell like on Thanksgiving. And I have no idea what fragrance I'm going to be wearing on Thanksgiving Day, but I know it's going to be one of these in front of me. So depending on your mood, you could be doing multiple things. You could be hosting at home. You could be going to your families. You could be going to your friends, a Friendsgiving. There's all kind of fancy parties, girl. So whatever type of setting you find yourself in, I feel like I got you covered. So let's go over the fragrances that I think are for the woman who just wants to smell very girly and very pretty and a little soft on Thanksgiving Day. And the first one is one of my new fragrances, you guys, and it's also an inexpensive gem. This is one by Lattafa, and this is Badial Oud Noble Blush, you guys. So normally I'll pull for something that's a little spicy, that's a little bit heavier and a little bit sweeter in a different type of way. But this year I love me a good lactonic moment, and rose is always a fragrance that I tend to gravitate towards too. Y'all, and this one is like a milky rose. It dries down a little bit more vanillic. But if you're looking for something that is girly, soft, sweet, will have you smelling really pretty and last for days, I think you should really pull this one out if you have it in your collection already. I know that there's also some almond in here. Really don't pull that much almond. I mostly just get the mix of that rose milk and that vanilla. This is perfect if you're going to like a Friendsgiving or if you're going to your family's house, because most of us, we're going to some type of family's house to just hang out, chill on the couch, and just stuff our faces. But this is going to be a fragrance that's not really going to clash with the food. Like, you're not going to smell like dessert. So if that's not your goal and you just want to smell pretty, very pretty, rose, milky, and slightly vanillic, I think that this one would be a perfect Thanksgiving fragrance, and it's gonna leave a beautiful scent trail, and people are gonna remember you with this one. So once again, this is Noble Blush from Lattafa. The next girly soft fragrance is one that I think I wore to either my in-laws or my family's side last Thanksgiving. She's so pretty. This is one from Perfumes, and this is Oriana. This one is much softer than Noble Blush, but it's in that same rail of just pretty girly girl. But this is a little flirtier, much more sweet, gourmand leaning than like milky. Not really milky at all. This is marshmallows, orange blossoms, all the sweet things. It really just smells like marshmallows with like a whole bunch of like sugar crystal sprinklings on top. And this is one I feel like everybody is gonna really enjoy. You're not gonna be offending anyone with this one. You're just gonna smell soft, pretty, dainty. And I'm gonna spray just a little bit of this on me because I don't know why, but I haven't worn this one in a while. Oh, but she's so sugary sweet and just puts a smile on your face. If you're looking for something that smells like marshmallows, is a little gooey, but is mostly sweet and fluffy, a little airy, I would definitely suggest Oriana from Perfumes. This next one is kind of somewhat gourmand, but it leans more perfume smelling than gourmand, if that makes sense. So it's not like a foodie type of gourmand. It's sweet, but has a little bit of class to it. This is one from Burberry, and this is Burberry Her Elixir. This would be perfect for any type of Thanksgiving setting. I would wear this, you know, going to your spouse's family's house. Maybe if you're meeting your new boo thing's family, this is just gonna be soft, dainty, and really sweet, you know, almost smells a little innocent leaning. This smells like berries dipped in a little bit of whipped cream and some vanilla to me. Slightly sparkly, but mainly it just smells like a really beautiful woman, and it's not doing the most. You don't want anything that's doing the most unless maybe you're going to like some fancy type of thing for Thanksgiving, which that sounds horrible to me. I don't want to do anything grand and big like that for Thanksgiving. I just want to chill and be comfortable and just eat and watch movies. And this is something I think is also a really nice snuggly type of fragrance too. So once again, this is from Burberry, and this is Burberry Her Elixir. Now let's say you're doing something that's pretty big, right? Which, whoo, girl, I hope you're not. I hope everybody is just relaxing and just gets to chill. But if you are doing something and you maybe want to wear something that packs a little bit of a punch, or if you're chilling and you want to wear something that's gonna announce itself before you enter a room, I think this one is like the perfect mix of boss babe. It's a little strong and deep, but it's also sweet at the same time. This is one from YSL, and this is Libre Le Parfum. This is the one that is the most vanillic in my opinion. Actually, I've never tried the intense version, but this one has a whole bunch of different vanilla, so it tones down a whole bunch of that lavender. Oh, I haven't smelled this one in a while, you guys. It's a little unisex leaning, but y'all, this is just gonna be one that people are gonna ask you, what are you wearing? So be prepared to tell people what you're wearing if they've never smelled this before, because this is a beautiful scent DNA that you don't smell all the time. And it's a really big compliment getter from guys and girls. So if you maybe couldn't get with the original Libre because it had too much lavender, which is way too masculine leaning, I think if you love you a touch of vanilla, you would really like this one. And I would get your nose on this one, because this one, in my opinion, is still the best one that they've made. So once again, this is YSL Libre Le Parfum. Another one that I think would be perfect if you want to make a statement. Y'all, this one is so pretty. This one is loud. And this is one from Lattafa, and this is called Her Confession. And this is their inspired version of Blanche Bette by Liquidee's Imaginaire, y'all. And when I tell y'all they did that, y'all, you get that same creamy, like white floral tuberose type of take. But talk about the most beautiful scent trail. I mean, after you leave the room, the house, girl, even the whole block, people are still gonna be able to smell this and be like, oh my gosh, was that so-and-so? What was she wearing? This is one of the most prettiest lactonic long-lasting fragrances I've ever smelled in any form, in the original form, in this form. I also have the Dior brand that smells like this. So if you have the original, I will wear that. If you have the Dior brand, that one is really good too. Any of them. They all have that same milky, creamy addictiveness to them. And you have to be a lover of tuberose. So I love tuberose, but maybe if, you know, you get a little thrown off by it, but you like you a good milk note, I would definitely try this one. I would even say this one is good maybe if you're going on a date for Thanksgiving. Maybe you're not going to family's house, you're not going to friends, you're just hanging out with your man. This would be a banger for Thanksgiving, girl. Give him a night to remember. But once again, this is Her Confession by Lattafa. This is so, so pretty. Next, we're gonna talk about all of my vanilla choices. So depending on what type of vanilla you like, I have a little bit of a variety here for everyone. And the first one is Oudgasm Vanilla Oud from Kayali, you guys. So this fragrance and Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli is one that I love to wear around Thanksgiving or on Thanksgiving, because it's a vanilla fragrance, but it's got a little to it, you know, because of the oud that's in here. You have some praline. So it's like a deep, almost crunchy. Oh, if you're familiar with the Bare Vanillas from Victoria's Secret and you've ever smelled golden vanilla, it smells very similar to this scent DNA, but in a perfume. And I think this one lasts a little bit longer because it has deeper notes in here. So you have vanilla, sugar, praline, saffron. That's what it is. That's saffron mixed with that oud and then that musk. It stays on your skin for a long time. So if you are looking for a sexy type of vanilla on this Thanksgiving day, I think this one, she's sexy, you guys. She's sexy, she's deep, she's rich. Not your typical vanilla in my opinion. It's a little something extra. So once again, this is Kayali's Oudgasm Vanilla Oud. If you love vanilla, but you really don't want anything that smells too sweet, you kind of want a grown and sexy type of vanilla, I think that Phlur's Vanilla Skin would be a perfect alternative, because this is like a smoky, woody take on a vanilla. Not quite as sweet as the body mist version of this one. So if you have the body mist, I would still get your nose on this one, because this kind of goes in a different direction. It's very grown and sexy. So let's say you are in charge of making a really big dish this Thanksgiving and you have to take it to your friend's house, your in-laws, something like that, your family's house, and people are doubting your cooking skills, girl. Walk in with that dish wearing this, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. They just gonna be like, yeah, that food was good and you smell good too. Some people think that this smells a little boring, but I think it's a well-blended, uncomplicated type of vanilla that is not overly sweet. Doesn't smell gourmand. It just smells like a really good smoky vanilla. So if you like smoky things with a touch of vanilla, I would check this one out for Thanksgiving Day. Once again, this is Vanilla Skin from Phlur. And this last vanilla is probably one of my favorite vanillas, you guys. I talk about it all the time. And y'all know I have to wipe off my bottles because I get my fingerprints all over them. But this is one from Burberry, and this is Burberry Goddess, the original one, you guys. So if you want a vanilla that has a little ginger and is a little sparkly, oh gosh, this smells super classy. You can wear it day, you can wear it night. You can also wear this on a date as well around Thanksgiving. You also have a little cacao in here, which gives it a touch of sweetness without it being overly sweet. It's more so about the mix of the different vanillas, like the vanilla caviar, the other vanilla, the cacao, and that ginger, which is very front and center. And then you have this lavender way in the back. So it's not overly masculine, a little evanescent, if that makes any sense. And I think this would be a really beautiful fragrance to just smell well put together and like a woman for Thanksgiving. So once again, this is Burberry Goddess, the original from Burberry. And our last category that we're gonna talk about is our sweet, more edible type of fragrances. So if you wanna smell a little sweet, more so like your favorite dessert on Thanksgiving, I think I got you covered here too. And the first one that I would highly suggest, which is sweet but not doing the most, is one from Ellis Brooklyn, and this is Apple Love. And to me, this one smells like a very realistic, ripe red apple. It doesn't last very, very long. It's not a beast mode type of fragrance, so you will have to overspray. This is gonna be one of those fragrances that when someone gets close, they're gonna be like, oh, is that you? What are you wearing? It's like a nice, fun, unpredictable surprise for anyone who's in your scent bubble. Doesn't leave the biggest trail, and again, it's just not doing too much. This will probably, I might put this one on today while I'm, getting my pies together and, making some food, because it reminds me of almost like, the apples in your apple pie. And we don't really make apple pie in my family. Do you guys make apple pie? If you have a good apple pie recipe, drop it down below in the comments, because I kind of want to make an apple pie now, but that's not something that we usually make. But this smells very realistic. Like, think your favorite just pure apple candle. That is what this smells like, and it goes with the season. So I think this would be a perfect option for Thanksgiving, because you're gonna smell sweet, but not like someone wants to take a bite out of you. So once again, this is Apple Love from Ellis Brooklyn. However, on the flip side of that, if you wanna smell like apple pie, the crust, the crumble, all the things, y'all knew Angel Share was coming up, you guys. I mean, come on, let's not play these games. This is by Kilian, and I think this is a love for so many people around this time of the year. I have actually worn this fragrance way more than I've worn it in past years, y'all. If you love the smell in the kitchen of, apples being cut up, you're smelling cinnamon, you're getting, I think, a little nutmeg, and then there's rum in the air because, people are making their favorite, eggnog drinks and putting a little bit of something extra in there. That is what this smells like, you guys. It just smells like all the sweet, yummy things of Thanksgiving put in a fragrance. On me, this fragrance lasts for days, so it's perfect for some type of festive event that you're gonna go to where you just wanna spray yourself before you leave and not take a decant and smell it all day. I made the mistake of wearing this one. I don't know why, but I wore this one to bed last night. Y'all, I was so distracted. I couldn't stop smelling this on me. It was just such a fun, delicious smell. If you don't mind smelling very, very sweet and a little boozy for Thanksgiving, I think Angel Share is a hit for this time of the year for a reason. Once again, this is by Kilian. And last but not least, I think this last one would be a really good one too. That's not going to be overly sweet, but definitely reminds you of something around Thanksgiving. And this is Joe Malone's Ginger Biscuit. So if you've ever had ginger snaps, which I feel like most of us have, this pretty much smells like ginger snaps with a little added warmth and sweetness to it. So this is the perfect blend of sweet and classy and a little sophisticated. And I think something like this would be a conversation starter. So maybe if you're going somewhere with your friends, you don't really know people, this will be a nice one to wear because it's gonna be like a, I really like that, you know? So once again, this is Jo Malone's Ginger Biscuit. And of course, I had to give you guys one honorable mention, you guys. This is a fragrance that I used to wear on Thanksgiving all the time. I actually am wearing it today. It's not Thanksgiving, but if you have this in your collection, this is one you can never go wrong with. Throughout the holidays, on date nights, y'all, I feel like this one got me a husband. And this is the original J'adore by Dior. You guys, this is just elegant, classy. I'm sure everyone has smelled this because it's been around for years. Y'all have like 3 bottles of this, but this is one that I like to put on when I straighten my hair, when I'm getting super dressed up and I have a red lip on or like a dark lip on. You can never go wrong with the original J'adore or any of the J'adores. They're all so pretty. So if you have this and you don't have any of these other ones, just wear this one and girl, you gonna be set. So once again, this is J'adore by Dior, the original. All right, you guys, so that is it. Those are all the fragrances that I think would be perfect for Thanksgiving. Comment down below, let me know what fragrance are you guys thinking about wearing on Thanksgiving, and then also comment down below and let me know one thing that you're thankful for this Thanksgiving season. One thing I'm thankful, well, it's 2 things, but I'm really thankful for my husband and I'm really thankful for our child. Y'all, for years I prayed for that man, okay? And I was meeting all kind of other men and I was just like, Lord, have you forgotten about me? But when the Lord brought him into my life, you guys, when I tell you everything on a piece of paper that I prayed for, he was that and more. And then my son, he is just a bundle of fun, and we've had some rough years, you know, with multiple people passing away, but he has just been my joy and my light in it all, and he keeps me being upbeat and, you know, just hopeful and faithful for all the things to come. So I'm so grateful and thankful for them. Don't forget to let me know what you guys are thankful for too. If you guys did like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Share it with a friend or two, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And as usual, take care of yourself. God bless you all. Happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.